Good evening, our beloved viewers. You are watching on Live RTD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the major stories. A historic visit to strengthen fraternal and strategic ties. A call to a triple clean energy production by 2020. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, welcome this Wednesday morning at Djibouti International Airport His Excellency Abdel Fattah al-Sisi for the Arab Egypt country for 24 hours.
The President of the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, welcomed His Excellency Mr. Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, at Djibouti International Airport this Wednesday morning for a 24-hour working visit. This visit is part of the ongoing straining of parental and strategic relations between Djibouti and Egypt, which are founded on deep historical ties, cultural proximity, and shared values. Upon arrival, the Egyptian president was greeted with the honors reserved for the highest authorities, the playing of national anthems, a review of the troops, and a guard of honor. In the presence of members of the Djiboutian government, the diplomatic corps associated to Djibouti, and several high-ranking civilian and military officials.
Un détachement de la garde républicaine, ouvrant les honneurs, commandant Souleymane Oxyek, commandant de troupes. Bonsoir, Monsieur le Président.
After the national anthem, the two head of state then greeted members of the government of their respective countries.
Following the welcoming ceremony, the two heads of state held a private meeting in the airport's VIP lounge, where they discussed ways to enhance bilateral cooperation in various fields, as well as regional and international issues of mutual interest. This high-level visit reflects the commitment of both countries to continue their strategic dialogue and strengthen their partnership in a spirit of consultation, solidarity, and mutual respect.
The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, then received his Egyptian counterpart, the President of the Republic of Egypt, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, as part of a working visit focused on strengthening strategies, bilateral relation. For more details with our colleague Dini Musa.
Counterpart, the President of the Arab Republic of Djibouti, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, at the Presidential Palace as part of a working visit aimed to strengthen the strategic bilateral relations between the two countries. The two heads of state began their meeting with a one-on-one discussion, during which they conducted a comprehensive review of relations between the Republic of Djibouti and the Arab Republic of Egypt. The discussions covered various areas of development, including logistics, transportation, energy, and education, key sectors in which Djibouti and Egypt intend to strengthen their partnership. This official visit highlights the shared commitment of both nations to consolidate their diplomatic and economic ties. The visit reflects a strategic rapprochement based on shared interests and a common vision for regional development. In addition to bilateral matters, the talks also addressed regional issues of mutual concern, including security cooperation, stability in the Horn of Africa, and the promotion of economic integration across the African continent. President Sisi's trip to Djibouti marks a significant milestone in the history of relations between the two countries. It paves the way for new opportunities for concrete and long-term collaboration in various fields.
Following the one-on-one meeting, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, and his Egyptian counterpart Abdel Fattah al-Sisi took part in the bilateral meeting. For more detail with our colleague Dini Musa.
Their one-on-one meeting, the President of the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, and his Egyptian counterpart Mr. Abdel Fattah al-Sisi took part in bilateral talks. During the meeting, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Ismail Omar Guelleh, immediately expressed his delight at the visit of his Egyptian counterpart. He added that the historical ties between the two countries are capable of injecting new momentum into the already privileged relations between the two nations. The two presidents reaffirmed the frontier, historical, and strategic nature of the relations between their countries and peoples. They emphasized their shared commitment to deepening cooperation in all fields, as well as strengthening coordination of regional and international issues of mutual interest. The two leaders highlighted the efforts made to enhance bilateral cooperation in several key sectors, including defense and security, countering extremism, media, energy, trade and economy, communication, agriculture, irrigation and water resources, education and higher learning, culture, health, social solidarity, tourism, youth, and sports. The presidents underscored the pivotal role of Egypt in Djibouti and their respective regional and international contacts. For his part, the President of the Arab Republic of Djibouti, Mr. Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, congratulated Djibouti on the election of its former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, as chairperson of the African Union Commission. This achievement reflects the weight of Djibouti's diplomacy and the exceptional competence of its officials.
The President of the Republic delivered a speech in which he welcomed the his Egyptian counterpart Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. For more detail with our colleague Dini Musa.
الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. فخامة الأخ العزيز الرئيس عبد الفتاح السيسي رئيس جمهورية مصر العربية الشقيقة.
It is with immense pleasure that I welcome you, Your Excellency, as a dear brother and honored guest in your second homeland, Djibouti, and among its people who hold deep feelings of brotherhood and sincere friendship for you and your frontier people. The strong and brotherly ties that unite our two nations are a precious legacy, deeply rooted in our shared history. Your visit at this precise moment reaffirms the uniqueness of the bilateral relations between our two countries. It breathes new momentum into the exceptional cooperation that has intensified in recent years, particularly following your historic visit to Djibouti in May 2021 and my own visit to Djibouti, my dear second country, in February of 2022. We reaffirm our resolute commitment to continue together on the path of partnership and cooperation with the aim of strengthening and deepening our frontier relations. We aspire to elevate them to the level of a genuine strategic partnership, serving our common interests and benefiting the stability and development of our region. Through this partnership, we reaffirm our conviction of the need to elevate our cooperation to new horizons in harmony with the transformations of our time in order to realize our shared aspirations in the face of increasingly pressing global and regional challenges. Mr. President, My brother, the multiple challenges facing the Horn of Africa region impose upon us the imperative duty to join forces and act in concord. The present conflicts and tensions shaking some of its countries place upon us all a historic responsibility, that of actively promoting peace, consolidating stability, and preserving hope for future generations. Faithful to this conviction, we affirm that the path to sustainable solutions necessarily passes through frank dialogue, mutual understanding, and reciprocal respect. There is no fairer or more effective alternative than closer cooperation to turn the page on divisions, ease tensions, and build bridges of hope for the peoples of this long-suffering region.
In the second part of his speech, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, highlighted the effort made in order to deepen the bilateral cooperation in distinguished relation in various files. For more detail, let us listen to the head of the state's speech.
فيما يخص أمر أمن البحر الأحمر.
As for the security of the Red Sea, this maritime route represents a virtual artery not only for our two brotherly countries in our region but also for the entire world. Faced with the threats to navigation in this strategic zone, it is essential to strengthen our coordination both bilaterally and within regional and international mechanisms. This will ensure the protection of this crucial passage and guarantee the security of maritime trade on which our peoples deeply depend for the development and prosperity. The Palestinian cause will forever remain at the heart of our priorities, at the center of our collective concerns, and alive in our conscience, no matter the vicissitudes of time or the turbulence of history. The brutal, persistent, and unjustified aggression carried out by Israel against our Palestinian brothers demands from us a firm, united, and determined response in the face of this glaring injustice. It is our moral and political duty to tirelessly continue our efforts to enable the Palestinian people to regain their full legitimate rights, chief among them their inalienable right to the establishment of an independent state with Al-Quds al-Sharif as its capital. We affirm here clearly and forcefully that true and lasting peace in the Middle East cannot be achieved without a justice that begins with the full and complete recognition of the rights of the Palestinian people. Mr. President, at a time when we face major challenges, we are convinced that unity and solidarity are the keys to overcoming them. On this occasion, we express our profound gratitude for Egypt's historic leadership in defending our Arab and Islamic causes, its unwavering support for efforts to establish security and stability in the region, and its constant fight against terrorism and ideological extremism. Mr. President, my dear brother, in conclusion, allow me to reiterate to Your Excellency our immense joy in welcoming you among us. We look forward to the positive outcomes of this fruitful visit, which we are confident will strengthen cooperation and yield tangible achievements at all levels in the interests of our two countries and our two brotherly peoples.
For his part, the President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, His Excellency Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, expressed his thanks and appreciation for his Djiboutian counterpart for the warm welcome and generous hospitality. Let us listen to the speech of the President of Egypt.
الرحمن الرحيم. فخامة الرئيس، اسمح لي ان انا اتقدم لكم بالشكر على كرم الضيافة.
It is with great honor and deep fraternal affection that I stand before you today in Djibouti, a nation that has always been a second home to me and a steadfast partner to Egypt. The bonds between our two countries are not merely diplomatic, they are woven into the very fabric of our own shared history, common values, and mutual aspirations for peace, stability, and prosperity. I firmly believe in the ability of our two nations to unlock new horizons, expand opportunities, and elevate our relations to the level of a comprehensive strategic partnership. This partnership must serve as a model for regional cooperation, one that fosters development, enhances security, and creates a brighter future for our people. On this occasion, I extend my warmest congratulations to President Gelle and the people of Djibouti for the distinguished election of His Excellency Mr. Mahmoud Ali Yusuf as chairperson of the African Union Commission. This achievement is a testament to Djibouti's growing leadership on the continental stage and its unwavering commitment to African unity and progress. In the same spirit of solidarity, I kindly request the support of Djibouti and our African and Arab brothers for Egypt's candidate Dr. Khalid Al-Annani for the position of General Director of UNESCO in the upcoming elections in October 2025. Dr. El Annani embodies the values of education, science, and cultural preservation that UNESCO stands for, and his leadership would further strengthen the voice of Africa and the Arab world within this virtual international institution. The challenge we face, whether in securing the Red Sea, advancing regional stability, or standing firm on the Palestinian cause, demand collective action. Egypt remains fully committed to working alongside Djibouti and all brotherly nations to safeguard our shared interests, confront threats to peace, and champion justice for oppressed people. Once again, I express my deepest gratitude for your gracious hospitality. Dear brother President Gelle, may this visit mark another milestone in our enduring friendship and open new chapters of cooperation for the benefit of our people in our region.
Following the bilateral meeting, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, and his Egyptian counterpart preside over the signing of a 5 agreement and a memorandum of understanding. This commitment affirm the two countries' desire to strengthen their relation in various files. The strengthen and this agreement were signed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, but also the spokesman Abdul Qadir Hussein and the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Egyptian country. The second signed agreement are the agreement of a memorandum of understanding for cooperation in the field of youth, aiming to promote exchange and initiative for youth in both countries. The second agreement in cooperation with the field of sport, which aim to encourage sporting activities and partnership between Djibouti and Egypt. The file agreement is the executive program in the file of higher education and scientific, but also that's cooperation in the coming years. The cooperation agreement was signed between the national media authorities in Egypt and the Republic of Djibouti radio television cooperation. The memorandum of understanding aimed to enhance media and cultural exchange. Finally, an agreement was signed between the General Information Authorities in Egypt and the Minister of Communication responsible for technology for the telecommunication in Djibouti. The agreement emphasized the importance of cooperation in the field of information and communication. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, hosted a lunch at the Palace of the Republic in honor of his Egyptian counterpart Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and accompanying delegation. The official lunch hosted by the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margili, took place in the warm and festive atmosphere. The elegancy decoration but also whole represent with the captivating rhythm of a traditional and modern music, which emphasize the event, creating a vibrant and dynamic atmosphere. Each performance reflects the excellent relation between the Republic of Djibouti and the Republic of Egypt. This visit by the Egyptian president provided an opportunity for the two head of state to hold a series of political consultation, reaffirming the fraternal and also historical but also strategic nature of relation between their countries and the people. Their stress, their shared commitment to deepen cooperation in all fields, as well as strengthening coordination on regional and international issues of mutual interest. The President of the Arab country of Egypt, His Excellency Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, left the country this afternoon with his delegation at the international airport of Djibouti, and was in his departure. The President of Arab country of Egypt was welcomed by the Prime Minister Abdul Qadir and all the members of the government, but also the delegation, the Egyptian delegation. Djibouti's Minister of Economic, Finance and Industry, Mr. Elias Moussa Dewale, led a high-level delegation to a working meeting with the World Bank team in Washington. This meeting is part of the World Bank group meeting, provide an opportunity to assess ongoing reform in Djibouti's public enterprises. The World Bank confirmed its support to Djibouti through the project on economic and financial governance, which include initiative to develop public stakeholders policies and strengthening the capacity of the Public Investment Authority. The minister noted the importance of the reform for the country's economic development. During the discussion, Mr. Dewale highlighted the achievements such as the unified registry of public enterprises, but also highlighted the ongoing challenges such as the need for independent director of and also increase the transparency. The minister recalled for rapid assistance from the World Bank to the restriction state in order to enhance the improve issues performed. The meeting conclude with a call for rapid action to the capacity building of achieving the set objective that's strengthening Djibouti World Bank cooperation toward the sustainable economic transformation. In his speech, the Minister Ilyas Musa Dewali highlighted a significant achievement of the Executive Secretariat of the state holding company and emphasize the need of a good governance in the key sectors such as the transportations and also energy and telecommunication under the team building a better future for Djibouti. The discussion will focus on strengthening the improved areas of establishing and a good action plan. As part of the third edition of the Book Fair, a major cultural event really celebrating the literature and promoting reading, the Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hibo Moumen Assoui, today paid an official visit to the main series of edition of Fair Book, the presence of numerous diplomatic and also cultural educational figures attend for this occasion. The minister was warmly welcomed by the officials, organizer, and the others in attendance, as well as the exhibitors from various backgrounds. This ceremony continue the commitment of a book celebration to promote the National Library language and heritage, but also to educate young people about the importance of reading, and a high level delegation for this occasion highlighted the visit, which was marked by a rich exchange and presentation of the book day. This symbolize the distinguished bilateral relation between the two countries, as well as the cultural and dedication development institution in Djibouti. For the occasion, the literature and also the education sector in Japanese culture said will be made available to the library, which aim to demonstrate access to knowledge. The World Book Day, Copyright Day celebration at the National Library, under the high patronage of the Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hibo Moumen Assoui, the National Library was honored to host the World Book Day, Copyright Day, the celebration on April 23. The symbolic day is dedicated to encourage reading and also reorganize the others and define the rights related to the literature and creativity. The ceremony was attended by several dignitaries, including the Japanese ambassador to Djibouti, the director of the International Organization of Francophonie, also the Commissioner General of the Book Day. For this occasion, they highlighted for several members attend in this event, and highlighting the essential rules of a book creativity across the country. In his speech, the Japanese ambassador affirmed the initiative, which is part of the ongoing educational approach, raising awareness and ensuring that children to continue their education in appropriate condition. He also affirmed his country's commitment to the values of the participation, education, and strengthening the cooperation between the two countries. For her part, the Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hibo Moumen Assoui, expressed her deep gratitude to the Embassy of Japan for the generous gesture she also emphasized that the book are an essential tool for the library and of the youth in the country. She also emphasized the cultural exchange between the two country and the two nation. And now moving on to the international scene, Gaza reconstruction is a whole due to the new Israeli strike. The Israeli occupation army destroyed several for this occasion the equipment and also the territory of Gaza removal in the northern Gaza Strip. The Palestinian municipality of the north of the country were destroyed, target the municipality garage and other equipment were destroyed. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.